Hey everyone, Sam here from Silly Stories for Kids. Guess what? Here's another story made up on the spot just for you. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, let's go. One day, 3 little kids named Eli, Grace and Archie were all outside. Now, they decided that they were going to go down to the park for a little bit of a play, and so they walked out their backyard and they were starting to walk along the road. As they were walking, they were really enjoying all the fun things that they could see. They were looking at cars and trees and a letterbox shaped like a cheeseburger. Eli, said Archie, does that letterbox normally look like a cheeseburger? I don't think so, said Archie. Let's go have a look. They went closer and looked very carefully. Not only did it look like a cheeseburger, it smelled like a cheeseburger. And, it tastes like a cheeseburger, said Archie. What is going on, said Grace. I don't know. That's very, very peculiar. Let's just keep walking to the park, said Eli. Okay, said the other two. And as they continued to walk, they noticed another thing. Eli, said Grace, do cars normally fly above the ground? No. Why? Look at that car, said Grace. And sure enough, up ahead of them, there was a car that was floating in the air. No one's even driving that, said Archie. Something strange is going on, said Eli. We might need to start trying to work out what it is. Maybe we just follow the trail of strange things, said Grace. But there's only 2. No, there's more over there, she said, pointing up further. They looked. Up the street, where the traffic lights were, they were doing something strange. The traffic light was dancing. The cars were very confused. They didn't know what to do because the traffic light was shaking and wiggling and kept changing the colour of the lights. It was doing funny actions with its arms. Traffic lights are not meant to have arms, said Archie. No, that must be the right direction to go, said Eli. Let's go. So they raced over towards the traffic light and looked for more funny-looking things. And as they were standing there, they saw a pointy blue hat that seemed to be trailing off behind some of the fences. Dum, 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 dum. I think that might be what we're looking for, said Grace. I agree, said Archie. Let's go. So they started chasing after the pointy blue hat. As they were running along, they could hear the pointy blue hat singing, dum 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 dum. I am Bonfrey. Bonfrey, said Archie. Who said that? said Bonfrey. We did, said the kids. As they turned around the corner, they realised that it was not just a pointy blue hat, that there was actually someone standing under it. Who are you? I am Bonfrey, said Bonfrey. Yes, said Grace, but are you making all the strange things happen? Oh, yes. Bonfrey likes to make very strange things happen because I am Bonfrey. We heard you say that you're Bonfrey, but Bonfrey, how are you making all these strange things happen? Oh, Bonfrey is wizard. You're a wizard? I am Bonfrey the wizard. Okay, said the kids, but why are you making things all different? Because it's fun, said Bonfrey. Would you like to come make some fun things with Bonfrey? Okay, said the kids. Oh, said Bonfrey. Well, first of all, you need wizard hat, because you need a wizard hat to be a wizard like Bonfrey. Are we going to be wizards? Oh, kind of, but it will be fun either way, because I am Bonfrey. We heard you. Do you say that all the time? No. I am Bonfrey. Oh dear, said the kids. This is going to be an interesting day. In no time at all, Bonfrey picked up 3 leaves off the ground. Then he handed one to each one of the kids. Put them on your head. This is not a hat, said Eli. This is a leaf. Oh, not for long because I am Bonfrey. Oh dear, said Grace. Okay, well, we'll put them on our head. So they put them on their heads. And as they did, the leaves began to change. They turned into wizard hats. Wow, said Archie. This is very strange, and my fingers feel really ticklish, he said as he threw his hands out sideways. As he did, pew, 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 pew. Uh-oh, said Bonfrey. What do you mean, uh-oh, said Archie. I think you've used your wizard powers because you are now a wizard like Bonfrey. Oh dear, said Archie. What did I do? The kids looked around. And it was hilarious. The house across the road now had a big smiley face, and it was trying to eat the people that were coming inside. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna eat you. I'm a house. Don't worry, my tummy not digest. I just eat you. Said the house. Oh dear, said Archie. They looked up into the tree, and there was a mother bird that was now sitting on a bunch of eggs that were all changing colours quite rapidly. And there, over on the other side, was a kid on a swing in their backyard, except now the swing was not going back and forth. It was going around and around and around and around. Whee! Said the kid, having the best time ever. You must be very careful with your very special powers because you are very special like Bomfrey. Yes, said Archie. I won't do that again. Okay, let me try, said Grace. So Grace held out her hand and she tried to point towards the grass to see what would happen. But nothing worked. Oh, my hat might not be working, she said. She grabbed it and she rubbed it with her fingers and then tried again. She pointed towards the ground. Oh, it's not working, she said. Let me try, said Eli. He pointed at the grass as well, but nothing happened. Why did yours work, Archie? I don't know. Maybe just I wasn't really thinking about it. Okay, said Grace. I'll try not to think. And Grace tried to point at the ground, but nothing happened. Nothing's working, she said as she shook her hands. And with that, blasts of zippy power went straight out of her hand and hit Bomfrey. Uh-oh, said Grace. Oh dear, said Eli. We're in trouble, said Archie. I am Bomfrey, 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 said Bomfrey as he started spinning around, and then he started to run. As he was running, he was pointing his magic wand in every direction, blasting all kinds of ridiculous things everywhere. An elephant appeared with purple ears and an orange trunk that every time it made a noise, musical notes came out that started to dance. And then, as he was running further, he waved his wand and out came a helicopter that started flying around in circles, waving a flag and blasting a siren. Helicopter, 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 wow, 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 wow. Uh-oh, said Archie. We better catch Bomfrey. They started to run. We're not going to be able to catch him like this, said Eli. He's running too fast. Hang on, I think I can do this. Eli pointed his fingers towards Grace and Archie's shoes, and as he did, wings appeared on the sides. Then he pointed it at his own. All right, let's see if this works. Everybody, run, he said. So they started to run, and sure enough, they were running amazingly fast. So fast that their feet didn't even touch the ground. They were running on air just above the ground, chasing after Bomfrey. As they raced after him, more and more things were getting changed into magic ridiculous chaos. They watched as flowers grew legs and started walking around the street. They saw puppy dogs that became twice the size of a normal house that were running around playing fetch with real cars. Quick, we better catch this guy. Start trying to catch him. How are we going to do it? We need to work out how to use this magic. Let me think, said Grace. I'm going to try something. She waved her fingers together and then pointed them all towards Bomfrey. A net came out, but it just missed. Oh, we were so close, said Eli. Come on, we can do it. Archie kept running, and so did Grace and Eli. I think that net thing might be the go. How did you do it? Well, I tangled my fingers together, and then I flicked it out. Okay, let me try, said Archie, as they were getting closer. He tangled his fingers together, and then he flicked them out. But as he did, all that came out was a bunch of pineapples, and they started blasting in every direction. Oh dear, I don't think I got it right. Let me try, said Eli. He tried to tangle his fingers together, and as he flicked it, streamers started coming out. But not just normal streamers, they were streamers made out of, raspberry licorice, said Archie, having a munch. Bomfrey, Bomfrey, I am Bomfrey, 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 yelled Bomfrey as he kept running away. Hang on, maybe if we work together. All right, said Grace and Archie. They followed Eli's lead. Eli ran off one direction and Grace and Archie ran off in the other direction. They tried to make a big circle around where Bomfrey was running, and then they got closer and closer and closer together until Bomfrey was in the middle and all the kids were around the outside. All right, let's try. 1, 2, 3. The kids all flicked their fingers towards Bomfrey, having no idea what was about to happen. All the magical zippy blasts hit Bomfrey at the same time. Bomfrey! yelled Bomfrey as he got smaller and smaller and smaller until Bomfrey was the size of a mouse. They walked over and picked him up by the back of his robes. Bomfrey, are you okay? Said Grace.
Oh, yes, I am Bomfrey. I am very okay. What just happened?
I think we accidentally used our magic wrong.
I don't think you can use it wrong, said Bomfrey. You can only use it fun. Was it fun?
They looked around, and behind them was all the chaos that they had created. All kinds of ridiculous things, monkeys with tennis rackets for hands, hitting fruit all over the place. There was pillows that could walk and talk and were trying to put everyone to sleep. And the house was still trying to eat people that were walking past.
Come inside, I'm going to eat you. It's okay, I'm just opening the front door.
Said the house. I think we might have made too much chaos, said Eli.
No such thing as too much chaos when you are with Bomfrey.
Okay, but can we fix it?
Oh, yes, definitely. All you need to do is be an upside-down Bomfrey.
An upside-down Bomfrey? Said the kids.
Yes, watch.
Bomfrey picked up his hat, flipped it upside down, and popped it on the other way. His hat changed colour, and all of a sudden, he flicked his fingers out. As he did, things started going back to normal.
Flip them upside down, and you can be an upside-down Bomfrey too. Just like a Bomfrey wizard.
Okay, said the kids. So they all flipped their hats inside out, and they started to flick their fingers. As Archie flicked his, he closed his eyes. Did it make things better? He said. As he opened them, things were going back to normal. Hooray, said the kids. Hooray!
Hooray, said Bomfrey. I am Bomfrey.
We know, said the kids. So the kids and Bomfrey started walking back along where they'd been, flicking their fingers out in the direction of everything that was a little bit ridiculous. And as they did, it went back to normal. As they went along, fixing, the people were laughing. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Did you see that elephant that was trying to dance the cha-cha?
Oh, that was so good. The people were so excited.
See, said Bomfrey, we created fun.
We did create fun, said the kids.
And it's fine as long as we put it all back, because I am Bomfrey.
We know, said the kids.
Bomfrey,
said Bomfrey. And as they got back to their house, everything was back to normal. Thank you, Bomfrey, said the kids, taking off their hats.
No. Those hats are for you. I only wear Bomfrey's hat. You can wear your hats, because now you are wizard like Bomfrey.
Well, we're not really wizards.
No such thing as wizards, just fun hats, said Bomfrey. I am Bomfrey,
he said, as he raced off in the distance.
I am Bomfrey, woo!
He jumped in the air and clicked his heels, and as he did, he disappeared. Wow, said the kids. That was amazing. Yeah, so much fun, but we better go back inside. As the kids walked back inside, their mum was there waiting. Hey kids, they look cool. Where did you get those hats from? Well, said Archie, I don't think you'd believe us, even if we told you. And that is the end of the story.
This episode is brought to you by me, Bomfrey, because I am Bomfrey. And if you need a Bomfrey, then I am your Bomfrey. Bomfrey. We hope that you have been enjoying the silly stories for kids with me, Bomfrey. Make sure to head over to the website to find out more or to join Bomfrey's family. This has been me, Bomfrey.
And me, Sam. We'll see you soon.